All right, got myself a little science fair project going here, making a set of mandrels. Hopefully from 40 all the way to 60 millimeter. So I took the PVC here and I put these big bolts that I get from junk telephone poles. Well, after storms, the poles get broken or whatever from a tree falling on the wires, and we go around and pull the poles after. And the line guys, they always leave the hardware in them, and so I take these big bolts home, and I got probably a stack of 100 of them out back. So finally found a use for them, and they're actually really well made too. But yeah, anyway, I put the bolt in the PVC. Had this magnet here. Hold it. I don't know if you can see that. Hold it, perpendicular, and then I poured the epoxy in the PVC around it with some aluminum shavings mixed into it, just to kind of add strength, maybe take up a little space, save on some epoxy. And yeah, today when I got home, I just slid it right out of there. Actually, it came out pretty nice. It's solid too. Well, yeah. I was actually surprised that I just used a little bit of Vaseline inside the PVC pipe, and then this afternoon I took the heat gun, heated the PVC up a little, and that thing slid right out of there. So I did order some silicone mold making stuff. I was gonna make a few silicone molds so that I could pour, 2 or 3 at a time. And just kind of speed the process up a little bit, but yeah, I'll cut the bolt off about at that blue line, and then each one I can use the collets. I have a really nice set of collets for the spindle in my lathe. This is an attempt to kind of speed up, streamline the process of cutting bases for cylinders. The way I currently do it now is I use a 4-jaw chuck with the old school aluminum mandrel. You get it in there, get your dial indicator set up, and you basically move both ends until it runs perfectly concentric, and then you can put your cylinder on there and then slide your tailstock in and tighten down and start making chips. But I want to be able to just take whatever size mandrel I need, say 45 millimeter, be able to just grab it off the shelf, put it in the collet, tighten it down, throw the indicator on it just to, just for good practice, and check them, make sure the mandrel's running true, and then just slide my cylinder on, tighten it down, and make some cuts. If I can save a half hour here and there in the process of building a saw, hey, I'll take it. And also, I think that epoxy with the aluminum shavings in it, I think it'll turn really nice on the lathe. I'll I'll grind up some high-speed steel bits, make them real sharp, and just be able to rip the material off of that epoxy mandrel, versus like trying to make them out of steel or even aluminum. I mean, it takes time to rip the aluminum down to whatever finished size you need. So. But yeah, I mean, there's a few ways of doing this. It's just, since I started this, I've always wanted a repeatable, dedicated set of mandrels, from A to Z. Just seems like a good professional setup. You get better results that way too. And with that bolt running all the way through it, and the aluminum shavings and the epoxy, I mean, I don't see how that thing could really even have hardly any deflection. It's not very long. I think I only have 7. I think I cut that about 7 inches, that piece of PVC. So it'll have 7 inches of surface to put the cylinder on. I think it'll be rock steady. I mean, those collets, you tighten those down and they hold pretty good. So, but yeah, this is what I'm up to. A little something to do at night after work. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a good summer. Hope everybody has a good 4th. Get out there, see some fireworks, kick back, hang out with the family, and just enjoy yourselves. Take a weekend from having to, you know, make tax money for the government. Light stuff on fire. Maybe burn the woods down with a rogue firework. I don't know, something. Do something fun. But anyway, guys, have a good 4th. I'll talk to you later. Bye.